Hi, welcome to day 68. Today is Friday, March 22nd, 2020. Yoga with Liza, day 68. And some of you have been with me for the whole time. I started doing classes when we started with our social distancing, and I thought that since tonight is the new moon, actually this afternoon, um, at 1:39 in the Farmer's Almanac was the new moon. And so I decided that tonight would be a good night for meditation. And the meditations of the new moon are typically about planting seeds of things to come. So tonight's plant talk is about rose, and I'm taking 30 seconds. Ethel, Nina, good to see you, to reset the clock because the electricity went out today. Just for a blip, just enough to have to reset all the clocks. And so I keep the clock there to keep myself in an honest pace and an honest time with what I'm teaching. So Rose, it takes a tractor trailer full, not a little dump truck, the full long tractor trailer full of rose petals to make 1 ml of rose essential oil. That's a lot of rose petals. So rose tends to be a very expensive essential oil. And for me, rose, hi Cindy, glad you made it, is connected with Hildegard of Birmingham. And maybe I said her name not quite perfectly. But Hildegard was a nun in the 1800s in Germany, and she had an herb garden, and she did healings and all kinds of different things with plants and teas, or what we would call fusions, where you simmer the plant in water. I don't know that she had a still room at that time. And she did lots of beautiful things with the plants. She also did musical composition and healing with music. And I like this woman because she managed to get herself excommunicated from the Catholic Church, and then they brought her back in and made her a saint. So I thought that was pretty good. Back to Rose. Rose is said to have the highest frequency in the plant world. So putting 1 drop of rose, and this goes back to Hildegard, in whatever healing thing that you're making, that 1 drop of rose will raise the vibration and improve the healing ability of whatever it is 1,000-fold. So, that being said, rose is one that comes steam distilled, and my rose from Wisdom of the Earth is steam distilled, and there's a little bit left, fumes. And so I put a drop on my heart to raise my vibration. But rose also comes in an absolute, where it's soaked in a grain alcohol. And the steam distilled is clear. The absolutes are actually pink in color. And of course, the absolutes are less expensive. Rose is a heart essence and used for healing heart issues on all levels. Rose is also a huge anti-infectious essence. So it has antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, and helps with staph and herpes, so that makes it antibacterial, antiviral, aids in any disease known to humans or animals. It's a psychic protector. And so everything else that I've said thus far is correct according to Wisdom of the Earth. That one I know by heart. The rose on the heart, I know by heart. I love my rose. And so just one little tiny, tiny drop. Valerie Ann Warwood, when she talks about rose in aromatherapy for the soul, because we're all on a soul healing journey, the depth of this fragrance tells us who came near, that this soul is perfume of the guardians or messengers that sometimes rally forth from heavens to guide us and stand by us in times of need or joy. The etheric realms associated rose absolute with the desire of the human heart. It is completing a task for which perhaps it was born, to send forth the glory of heaven. So in the smelling of rose, we can experience the subtleties of the universe. It touches and stirs the spirit, sometimes even awakening acknowledgement of divine mysteries and of the glory of heaven. So she talks about it being anti-infectious, a tonic, a stimulant, a nervine, cytophilic, so it gets rid of cysts. And so cysts are actually not always bad. They're the body's immune system walling off the infection within the cyst. So if you just pop a cyst, then you're letting all of the organisms that the immune system walled off into that cyst free throughout the body. So there's a little bit about rose and a little bit about the immune system. So rolling into our kids section, which I'm also going to use as a gentle stretch before we come into some breath work and hand mudras. But I'm going to start with my favorite hand mudra. This is the I love you hand mudra, which is also I love you in sign language. And this goes out to Henry, Wyatt, Ricky, Angelo, Jace, Cora, Ava, Maya, Braylon, Harper, Anna, Olivia, Scarlett, L'Oreal, Jason, James, Jensen, Emrys, Manny, Zenaida, Kyra, Weston, Carson, Owen, Skylar, KK, Dylan, Nina, Lucas, Robbie, and Michael. And anyone else, I know there's a grandson up the road from me who's having a birthday on Saturday. So I'll dedicate tomorrow night's practice for him. And so getting moving, Luna's saying hello and snuggling up. She was a busy girl today. She found what she thought was a playmate. And then she couldn't understand anyway. So she wore herself out. So we're going to stand. Yes, we're going to stand and do kids. Yes, I know you think you're the center. She is a kid. She really is a kid. She's only 7 months, maybe 8 months old. So she's learning and growing up. Okay, kids, ready? Let's do our sunshine. Gentle sunshine. We're going to have sunshine back Sunday, hopefully. And step wide, bring the feet out and come into goddess or cloud pose. We had lots of clouds today. It was raining out there. Coming back up from cloud, we're going to bring our feet wide and come into star. And from star pose, we're going to bring our arms up overhead and step our feet together. Arch over to one side, crescent moon. Arch back over to the other side, crescent moon. Now bring the left hand over the head and the right hand over top of the left hand. So we're making a full moon, and I'm simply coming down on my knees so you can see my hands. You can stay standing if you choose. So this is full moon or new moon. And then from here, gently bring the hands together and peel the apple, and run, 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 run. That's for you, Ricky and Wyatt. Inhale up, and let's peel a pear and peel a pear. And then maybe we go run, 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 run. Just gently getting our energy going. Bring our feet wide, gently come from side to side. Bring our hands from side to side, gently breathing into it. Coming back to center and shift the weight to the left foot. Bring the right foot out. Come into our tree. Maybe we bring our hands all the way up, gently pushing into our tree. Maybe your toe stays on the mat. And bring the right foot down. Shift the right foot into the mat. Pick the left foot up. Bring the left knee to the left and gently come into our tree. Maybe your toe stays in the mat, gentle tree. Maybe you bring it all the way up into a big tree. Breathing into it. And bring that left foot back down. And we're going to come down onto the mat and gently come into our ladybug. And from the ladybug, sit ourselves onto the mat and gently bring the soles of the feet together and feel our butterfly. And then bring the knees together. Gently pick up the knees and feel our boat. Row our boat gently down the stream. Tickle in my throat. Breathing. Bring the feet back in. Give ourselves a hug. One more time. Come on, Rick. I know you know boat. I saw you doing push-ups today with your daddy. That was awesome. Bring the feet back down. Give ourselves a hug. Gently let the knees come out. Bring our chin to the right. Bring our chin back through center to the left. Bring the chin all the way back to the right. Coming all the way back through center to the left. Coming back to center. Inhaling. Maybe you bring the arms all the way up, out and around. Gently bringing the hands back behind. Yoga Mudra. Breathing into it. And I wore my rose pants today for the rose flower. Feeling the breath. Open the mouth. Look up and then close the mouth. Gently coming back to center. One more time, pick up the knees. Bring up, feel our boat. And then recross the legs, bring the foot in front, behind, and behind and front. Gently breathing into it. Now, I'm sitting on my blanket, but I'm also bringing another blanket under my feet to make them more cushy. And we're going to start tonight. Yes, we'll smell the roses and blow out the candle. Ready? Open the flower. Take a great big inhale. And maybe you bring your fingers together, bring them straight out in front so that you have your own candle, and blow. And again, bringing our hands in, smell the roses, and blow out the candle. And one more time, smell the roses, and blow out the candle.